Welcome back to Simple Trends. Today is yet another very quick menu which will be helpful when you have little time to cook. In today's menu, we will not be adding any tamarind. Let's begin with the lemon rasam. There is no tamarind needed for this rasam, so no soaking time. It gives a very nice tangy taste. We will need 1 tomato, 1 green chilli, the juice of 1 lemon. You can adjust the quantity of lemon according to your taste. Quarter teaspoon sambar powder and 1.5 teaspoon rasam powder. The link to the rasam powder recipe is in the description box. You can check out for the proportions of the rasam powder. Salt to taste. A few curry leaves and coriander leaves to garnish. A little hing. This I am going to prepare in my cooker. Chop the tomato and add it. Slit the green chilli and add it. Add half cup of water. The addition of green chilli enhances the taste of the rasam. Add the sambar powder, rasam powder, salt, a little hing. Close and cook on high for 2 whistles. 2 whistles done. Allow the pressure to settle down on its own. Open and mash it well. Dilute 2 teaspoons of cooked tur dal in a cup of water and add. If you don't have tur dal cooked and ready, you can dilute it in 1 cup of water. Since the rasam powder has a little tur dal to it, it will give the needed flavor. Bring it to a boil. One important tip while making rasam is I add a pinch of white sugar to it. It enhances the flavor. Do try it and let me know in the comment section. Add a few curry leaves. When the froth forms on top, it is ready and can be switched off. Once you remove from the flame, you can add the lemon juice. Garnish with coriander. You cannot reheat this rasam as we have added lemon and it may give a bitter taste on reheating. Let's temper it with a few drops of ghee. Add quarter teaspoon mustard and jeera to the ghee. Allow to splutter and add to the rasam. Yummy tangy lemon rasam is ready. Now to make the kootu, we are going to use cucumber. We generally make a salad of cucumber, but this kootu tastes awesome. For the cucumber kootu, we will need 1 large cucumber. Peel and chop it into pieces. I have removed the seeds as they were too big. If they are small and tender, you can add the seeds too. I have already cooked quarter cup of moong dal. I have cooked it for 4 whistles so they are mashed well. Salt to taste. All these will go into the cooker. To temper, 1 teaspoon ghee, quarter teaspoon mustard and 1 teaspoon urad dal. To grind, I have taken 2 tablespoons grated coconut, 1 tablespoon besan or kadalai maavu, 1 teaspoon jeera. This I will grind to a paste along with 1 green chilli. A few curry leaves and coriander leaves to garnish. Again in the cooker, I add quarter cup of water. Add the chopped cucumber. Now add the cooked moong dal on top. If you add the moong dal in the bottom layer, it will get burnt. Add the required salt. Close and cook for just 1 whistle. As this is getting done, I will grind the coconut paste. With green chilli, 1 teaspoon jeera and besan. Grind it to a smooth paste. 1 whistle done. Allow the pressure to settle, open and mix well. Add the chilli, coconut, jeera and besan paste to this. Cook for 2 minutes. Since we have added besan and coconut, it will thicken. So add another quarter cup of water to adjust the consistency. For the tempering, Add half teaspoon of ghee in a kadai. Add quarter teaspoon mustard, 1 teaspoon urad dal. This gives a nice crunch to the kootu. Allow it to turn golden brown. Add a few curry leaves. Add to the kootu and garnish with coriander. Mix it well. Cucumber kootu is ready. And for the special rice of the day, we will make use of the karuvepalai podi we made already. The link to the karuvepalai podi is in the description box. This is an excellent lunchbox recipe. It can be made in a few minutes if you have cooked rice already. We cannot directly mix the rice and podi for the lunchbox because as it cools, it will become dry. So we will make a yummy soft rice which can be relished in the lunchbox. I have taken 1.5 cups of cooked rice. Allow it to cool so the grains don't stick to each other. 1 onion chopped finely. 2 tablespoons grated coconut. Salt to taste. I have already added salt for the karuvepalai podi, so I am adding salt only for the rice. 2 to 3 tablespoons of the curry leaf powder according to your spice level. 2 to 3 tablespoon gingerly oil. Quarter teaspoon mustard. 1 teaspoon urad dal. Now in a kadai, add 2 tablespoons oil. Add the mustard, urad dal. Allow it to turn golden brown. This rice will get ready in a few minutes. Add the onion and fry for a minute. Add the salt. It helps to cook the onion faster. Add the grated coconut. Adding coconut is optional. You can skip it if you don't have coconut with you. Add the curry leaf powder. Add the rice and mix well, keeping the flame low. The onions give a nice crunch and the gingerly oil adds to the flavor of this rice and does not allow it to turn dry. Just for the added flavor, I am adding a few drops of ghee and tasty karuvepalai rice is ready to be served. A simple, easy menu without adding tamarind is ready. All within 45 minutes, including making the rice and dal. Cook easy, cook healthy. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Don't forget to like and share your feedback with me. If you are watching my video for the first time, subscribe to get instant updates on more easy and healthy recipes. Stay tuned to Simple Trends. Bye.